In a quiet woodland grove, filled with rustling leaves and golden sunlight, there lived a young squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was a gentle creature who loved to gather acorns, stack them in neat little piles, and dream under the tall oak trees. But not far from Sammy's tree lived a chipmunk named Chaz. Chaz was quick, clever, and a bit of a troublemaker. He liked to play jokes and pull pranks, and lately, his favorite target had become poor Sammy. One morning, Sammy was busy arranging his acorns when Chaz popped out from behind a log. "Hey, Sammy," Chaz grinned. "Is that your super secret acorn stash?" Before Sammy could answer, Chaz darted forward, grabbed an acorn and tossed it high into the bushes. "Oops," he chuckled. "Butterfingers." Sammy frowned. "Hey, that's not funny. I worked hard collecting those." But Chaz just laughed and skipped away. The teasing didn't stop there. Every day, Chaz found new ways to bother Sammy, calling him Slowpoke Squirrel, hiding his food or shouting jokes when Sammy tripped over a root. The other animals giggled, not because it was truly funny, but because they didn't want to be the next ones teased. One day, after Chaz had tripped him and made his pile of acorns roll into a puddle, Sammy had had enough. He picked up his soggy tail, fought back tears, and ran home to his cozy tree hollow. His mother, Mrs. Hazel, looked up from her knitting as he burst in. "Oh my, Sammy," she said gently. "What's wrong?" Sammy wiped his eyes. "It's Chaz again. He keeps bullying me and ruining everything I do. I don't understand why he hates me." Mrs. Hazel wrapped her arms around him and pulled him close. "Sweetheart, I know it hurts, but you know what Jesus says." Sammy shook his head. "He tells us to love our enemies and pray for those who hurt us. It's not easy, but kindness has power, more than we can see." Sammy sniffled. "But what if he never changes?" Mrs. Hazel smiled. "Well, maybe we show him something different, something unexpected. What if we made him a cake?" Sammy blinked. "A cake? For Chaz?" "Yes," she nodded. "A peace offering, a little gift of grace." Sammy wasn't so sure, but he agreed. Together, they pulled out their family recipe for honey nut cake. They gathered the sweetest forest honey, the crunchiest acorns, and even added a swirl of berry jam in the middle. As the cake baked, their cozy home filled with warm, sweet smells. When it was ready, Sammy carefully wrapped it in a leaf and tied it with a grass ribbon. He even wrote a small note. "From Sammy, no hard feelings." His paws trembled as he walked to Chaz's tree. He placed the cake on a small stump and scurried away before Chaz saw him. A little while later, Chaz stepped outside. He stopped in surprise. "What's this?" he muttered, picking up the cake and reading the note. He sat down slowly and took a bite. It was delicious, sweet, nutty, comforting, and suddenly something strange happened. Chaz felt a little bit bad. Later that evening, Sammy heard a knock on his tree door. He opened it to find Chaz standing there, eyes on the ground. "Hey," Chaz muttered. Thanks for the cake. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be such a bully. I guess I just didn't know how to be a good friend." Sammy's eyes widened. "Really?" Chaz nodded. "Could you maybe teach me, like how to bake that cake?" Sammy smiled. "Sure." From that day on, Chaz stopped teasing. Instead, he and Sammy began spending their days baking together, playing games, and collecting acorns as a team. The other animals watched in surprise as the old bully turned into one of the kindest critters in the forest. And sometimes, just sometimes, a little kindness and a slice of cake can turn even the hardest hearts into the softest friends. We'll see you next time, right here on Little Light Sprouts.